Lawley's none too pleased. Seems he's been burgled.
Astoria Cricket?
That depends. Am I in trouble?
Ferdinand Pratt thinks you should be. Says you stole his frame.
I wouldn't call it stolen. Relocated's more like it. How do I put this nicely? Ferdinand Pratt is a postulant boil, and he's lucky I didn't have him sealed in a wall.
Surely he can't be that terrible, can he?
All he does is spy on students in here and report back to the headmaster. Sometimes, if there's nothing to report, he'll make it up. I spent 4 hours in detention last week, all because he told Black that I was planning to drain the lake, whatever that means. It was the last straw. He and his frame had to go.
May I ask where you put him?
Well, I didn't put him anywhere. The frame is likely with the fine gents I paid to snatch it. They camp in a ruin by the coast. I just wanted it far enough away that I'd never have to think about Ferdinand Pratt ever again.
You do know he's screaming in the library as we speak.
Oh, for the love of Merlin. If you ask me, he's got nothing to scream about. I could have had him put in the Hogshead. The pampered Pratt would have hated it. Grimy walls, smell of goats. And the patrons, they eat snooty princes like Ferdinand for dinner. But what's done is done. He isn't here anymore, and if I were you, I should enjoy it. Lovely chatting with you.
Folks still talk about you taking down that troll in the village circle.
I'm well suited to counting money.
It's a wonderful thing.
Hogsmeade, here I come. Protego! Time for a jaunt, I'd say. Time to go a little quicker. Faster! No need to race now, my friend.
Stop right there! We've made our money. Now let's burn him.
Revenue. This looks intriguing.
I've raided Brockborough more times
No
than
one's going to pay a ransom for that portrait. Is that you?
Dracus Totalis.
What are we even doing here? We ought to be at the Hogshead. This is a waste of our time. It's exhausting.
Dracus Totalis. Revelio. Revelio. Revelio.
Ha! Enough.
Aloha Mora.
about time. It's a wonder there's anything left of me.
Calm down, I'm here now.
Calm down. Those buffoons outside have been talking about burning me. Me! If they weren't all sharing half a brain, they'd realize I'm worth more to them intact and at the 3 broomsticks.
How was that?
With everything I overhear, I'm a veritable trove of information. Now, don't just stand there. I need to be back by cocktail hour. The place will be like a funeral without me.
Let's get out of here then, shall we?
Be sure to carry me carefully, won't you? My pantaloons are already creased. Where have you put me? It's pitch black in here. I shan't
Revelio.
stand for this.
I should investigate.
I must protest. This is no place for polite company. Not with the horrors you keep in here. You're rot for this! Leaving me in here with your unsanitary clutter. Oh, finally! Back on my wall and more angelic than ever.
I wouldn't go so far as to say that.
I'm not usually one to give thanks. There's a sort of servant ring to it. But I suppose some gratitude is in order. As a show of goodwill, I'll exclude whatever misdeeds I hear about you in my reports to the headmaster. And I do hear quite a bit. Now, be off with you. I can't be seen talking to a student. Go on then, go! It's all right, everyone. I'm back. Point of toilet.
Hello there, come on in. Plenty to look at here. Let me know if there's anything else I can do to help.
Nothing warms a body like incendiary.
What are you up to now?
Mysterious and a bit unsettling. What to do?
You made it. At least we're out of the classroom.
I take it this means you had some luck at the library?
It took a few hours and some eye-watering maps, but I think this might be the cave Doran told us about.
Impressive. Especially with how little information he gave us.
Well, I'm still not sure this is the cave, but it did seem the most promising. I stumbled across some folklore about a cave in the area that people avoid. Seemed the perfect place to hide something of value. It's a bit of a leap, I confess, but might a mysterious item such as a special moonstone be hidden in an equally mysterious cave? I think I'm desperate for anything at this point.
Did you discover why people avoid this cave?
Ridiculous, really. Rumour was that the cave drove people mad. I couldn't find any account by someone who had been in the cave, though. So either it is a rumour, or anyone who went in wasn't in any state to speak of it afterwards.
Well, we're here. We might as well have a look.
Agreed. I wonder if you'd go blind from staring directly at a moonstone.
Revelio! You don't think the rumours about the cave are true, do you?
I suppose we'll find out, won't we?
Revelio! Accio! Depulso! Revelio!
It's another aggressive one!
Confringo! Glacius! Defender!
What is going on with them?
Revelio! Confringo! Flipendo! Accio! Levioso! Confringo! Lumos! Depulso! Glacius! Revelio! Depulso! Revelio! Accio! Depulso! Revelio.
Voipers!
I beg your pardon?
This must be how the rumor about the cave started. The
Revelio.
Voiper song is said to drive anyone who hears it mad.
Accio. Revelio. Accio. Revelio.
If the Moonstone is here and so are Voipers, I wonder if it's being protected. Why am I not surprised? First the Voipers and now this.
Accio.
We need to find moths for those spinners. That's a brilliant idea.
Lumos.
Lumos!
Accio.
Perhaps the runes on the walls have something to do with finding the moths.
Lumos.
Lumos!
Reparo. Accio. Revelio. Depulso.
Another obstacle. No matter. I'm sure we can work out a
Lumos.
way across.
Revelio. Depulso.
Merlin, it's beautiful.
Revelio. Lumos. Revelio. Lumos.
did it! I was hoping we wouldn't have to do this again.
Confringo! Defendo! Flipendo! Glacius! Defendo! Confringo! Revelio! Revelio.
Look, where the water's bubbling. How odd.
Shall we take a closer look?
You read my mind. Merlin, it's even more beautiful close up. It's got to be here, I just know it.
Revelio. Confringo.
Given what Fwoopas are known to do, I never thought I'd be so happy to see this many of them.
I don't know. I've been listening to them for a while now, and I'm starting to lose my mind.
Very funny. I was just thinking how it's proof that poachers have been here, assuming this is where the Moonstone is. Which means
Revelio.
we're one step ahead of them. We found it! It's like staring directly at the moon. Well, we found what we came for. Now we just need to bring it to the henge.
Well done, Poppy. This did end up being the right cave after all.
A good thing, too. We need every advantage over the poachers if we're to get to the Snidgets first. We should do as Doran suggested and bring the Moonstone to the henge.
Shall we?
We shall. If we leave now, we should make it there by nightfall. That's the henge, precisely where Doran said it would be. But now that we're here, I'm not entirely sure how to feel. We knew we were at the cave for the Moonstone, but Doran didn't tell us what to expect when we placed the stone in the henge.
Whatever it is, it had better have to do with Snidgets.
The clock is ticking in that regard, isn't it? Let's make our way down. We're nearly at the end of this. I think that's it over there.
How's your Gran doing, by the way?
Nothing keeps Gran down. She set up a caterwauling charm and threatened to make a coat out of the next poacher that set foot on her doorstep. I still feel terrible that I'm the reason they went there.
Surely she'll be pleased you've gone after the Snidgets.
I hope so. Gran understands how important it is to protect those who need it. I think we can safely say we know where the Moonstone goes.
Whoa!
Oh. That was a mooncalf dance. Do you know how rare it is to see even one? They only ever happen under a full moon. Though I suppose the Moonstone allowed it to happen now.
Is the pattern they left behind on the ground normal?
All part of the dance. No one pattern is ever the same, though. We'll need to draw this one to get a better sense of it. Can't wait to tell Gran that I've managed to see not one, but 2 mooncalf dances. She'll be jealous.
You've seen this before?
It was pure luck the first time. I was on Highwing, or I'd never have spotted it. It was the night the night I met Highwing, actually,
I'd love to hear about how you and Highwing met.
I'd actually like you to know. About 5 years ago, Highwing had been captured by poachers. At first, they planned to sell her, but soon decided they wanted to kill her instead. More money, I suppose. I'd finally had enough. I freed Highwing and we ran. We'd flown for ages when I spotted mooncalves dancing below and we landed to watch them. It felt like an omen. A good one. A sign that the worst was over.
What do you mean you'd had enough and the worst was over?
You see, the night I freed Highwing was also the night I ran away from home. A poacher camp. I come from a family of poachers.
Merlin? I don't know what to say, Poppy. I can't imagine what that must have been like for you.
I never fitted in, but the older I got, the more apparent it became. Gran tried for years to convince my parents to let me live with her. Suffice it to say, when I left with Highwing, I flew straight for her house.
How brave. I'm glad you escaped.
So am I. There were so many creatures I was unable to help when I was younger. Now that's all I want to do.
From everything I've seen, you're doing precisely that.
I've had a bit of help. I've never told anyone any of this, but I'm glad that you know. It's nice to have someone to talk about it with.
What was it like growing up in a family of poachers?
The thing I remember most was how much we moved around, always chasing the next big kill. It was chaotic and dangerous and nowhere a child should ever grow up.
Do your parents know about the things you do now? Saving that dragon from the fighting ring, for instance.
We don't speak, or rather, they don't speak to me. Last I heard, they were in Borneo trying to make their fortunes there, acromantulas. However, I wouldn't be surprised if word has got back to them. Some days a part of me hopes that it has. Now that I'm older, I wish I could talk to them, get them to see sense. But sadly, I suspect that wouldn't do any good.
We were around so many poachers in the tent. Were you not worried about being recognized?
Poachers are nomadic, and most of the ones in the area aren't any I'd grown up with. That said, I suspect someone must have recognized me. That's how they got to Gran.
I'm glad you told me.
We should get back to Doran. He'll need to see the symbol, and we've got poachers to beat. If you collect the Moonstone, I can make a quick drawing of the symbol for Doran.
Are you finished with the drawing?
Just barely. I think the pattern's a bird. At least that's what it looks like.
Didn't the journal say the key to finding the Snidget lies in the moonlight?
Of course. That's it. We need to show this to Doran. Not that I'd know where to find him at this hour. Perhaps we should head back to the castle and we can track him down after a good night's sleep.
Agreed. I'm ready to leave if you are.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
Some days are more difficult than others.
Natty, is everything all right?
There are times when my father's absence drifts to the back of my mind, and I feel peace for a day or two. But this is not one of those times. I miss him. I miss running with him. I miss Matibeleland. He should still be here. And it's my fault that he isn't.
I'm sorry, Natty. I wish there was something I could do to help.
You have done plenty. In fact, many of my good days are good because of you. The bad days, however, I believe I would feel less helpless if I could truly put an end to Harlow and the rest of Rookwood's miserable lot. Each day they remain free, they do more damage, leaving people like Archie Bickle to suffer the consequences.
I agree, Natty. We'll get them. I've never seen someone so committed to a cause.
Thank you. I believe we will get them, beginning with Harlow. Thank you for speaking with me. It was very helpful.
Revelio!
Handy resource indeed, your field guide.
Most goblins in my family worked in the mines at one time or other.
Revelio!
You ought to cut back on pudding. Mistook you for a troll the other day.
Wonder if Ranrock and his crew are in there. No sign of Lodgok out here. He must be inside already. Look at the size of this mine. Lodgok!
Something seems wrong.
This place is teeming with Ranrock's loyalists. I have to keep my wits about me.
I deserve better than patrol duty.
Petrificus totalis. This cart ought to get me deeper into the mine. Revelio. Just like Gringotts, but I'm in the driver's seat this time.
Something seems wrong.
How deep will this take me?
Ranrock's gonna be pleased with our progress.
Who was on that car?
Enjoy somewhere with his part, will ya?
That has to be the end up ahead. Revelio. Revelio. Revelio.
I have a brother who works.
Petrificus totalis. Revelio. Petrificus totalis. Revelio. Confringo. Revelio. Nakamura. Revelio. Revelio. Revelio.
Who's there?
Revelio. Patricus Totalis. Revelio. Revelio. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
Enjoy suffering, do ya?
Revelio. Revelio. Patricus Totalis. Revelio. Patricus Totalis.
Who's there?
Revelio.
We're close to a breakthrough. I can feel it. Not your best moment, I fear. What power?
Imperial!
Huh?
Felt that in London. Revelio. Confringo. Revelio. Confringo. Accio.
What's keeping us from finally nothing.
Revelio. Ranrock is here. I only hope Lodgok doesn't cross paths with him. Petrificus Totalis. Revelio.
Someone there? How nice of you to stop by. One less human to worry.
Revelio.
Feels like I've been at this for hours. Do with a nice mushroom stew about now. Quiet now.
Tragus totalis.
You're really not very good at this. How did you do that?
Get away with that. Back to the bed.
Confringo! Defender!
I hate Defender! Can't be another setback like Feldcroft. Oh, shoot, one left. You've been paying attention? You're the one who released Holmes.
Confringo! Protego! Stupid one!
You won't get away with that. How did you survive?
Your blood's on Ranrock's hands. Revelio. Confringo! These devices run on steam power. Where does this one lead? Off the beaten path, I suspect. Revelio! I hope I can get to Ranrock before Lodgok does.
Another drill is complete. The wizarding world will crumble.
I can end this right now. I have to destroy the drill and stop Ranrock's loyalists. Leviosa! Glacius!
You are postponing the inevitable. I won't rest until you're dead.
Confringo! Defender! Glacius! Confringo! Glacius! A miss! Flipendo! Glacius!
What an unfortunate end for you!
You only have Ranrock to blame. Revelio. Accio. Confringo.
That is unfortunate. No matter, we will build another.
I found this one lurking outside.
Lord Gok, come to make amends, little brother.
I came to stop this.
What is this you've brought me? It cannot be. All this time, you knew. You knew where it was! No!
Are you all right?
I'll never understand you, Lord Gok. So gullible. That witch did not consider you an equal. She, like all wizard kind, sought only to use you.
You're wrong, Ranrock.
The young ones are especially deceitful. They are taught to hide their disgust for us, as they exploit us.
Astonishing that our ancestors ever trusted each other.
All this time, looking everywhere for the final repository, searching in vain for Bragbor's last journal. Wasted my time, chasing a child. And my little brother knew where it was all along. But now, I don't need you. I don't need any of you.
I was bringing it to you.
You are a traitor to our kind!
No! Avada Kedavra!
Poor Lord Gok. Dead by his brother's hand. No wonder he tried so hard to reason with him. Now to get out of this blasted place. I'll send word to Fig to meet me in the map chamber. He and the Keepers need to know Ranrock has that journal and knows where the final repository is.
Those goblins in my family work in the mine.
Does it get any more cozy than Hogsmeade?
Those statues took time and effort.
Aloha, Mora. Revelio. Pardon me, sir, but about those curious demiguise statues I've seen.
What? Who are you? Why do you ask?
They're quite clever.
Oh, thank you. A lot of craftsmanship and care went into them. I assume.
So you did create them?
Yes, I did. It was a ploy to give that pathetic oaf Moon a taste of the grief he caused me years ago. You are the one who's been pilfering them.
I am, at the request of Mr. Moon. I received your owl on your stationery.
Ah, well, fitting Moon would enlist a student. Too cowardly to do it himself. Hasn't changed a bit. Even when we were at school, he was a cowardly bully. Gave me a horrible nickname, which I shan't repeat. I was thrilled when we left school and he seemed gone for good. Then I started seeing him around Hogsmeade. It was too much. Even if I do take satisfaction in that his life's destiny was to be a lowly caretaker.
Mr. Moon does a good deal for the school, and he's taught me a lot. He's terrified of those statues.
I know. You should have seen his face when that boggart appeared. Oh, priceless. That's when I knew what I needed to do. I simply didn't want to encounter him anymore. So, I shrewdly put a boggart in his path to learn his greatest fear. I then created the demiguise statues to keep him in his place, so to speak. The moons were inspired play on his name. It worked brilliantly, until you started clearing them out.
Sounds as if Mr. Moon deserved what he got. But perhaps it's time you both moved on.
Fair point, I suppose. If they've terrified him, as you say, he may have learned his lesson.
Mr. Moon, I've learned who's behind the demiguise statues. It was a classmate of yours that you bullied, Piers Pemberton.
Oh, I might have known. Pigtails Piers.
I don't think he likes being called that.
Of course he does. Oh, we had such flowing locks, and we used to laugh about them. I laughed the hardest of all. Clever, clever man. I'd no idea he was so devious. I must go and congratulate him. Whatever statues remain seem less terrifying now that I know they were put out by old pigtails. Continue collecting them if you like. As for me, I'm going to go and pay a visit to my old friend.
You're my Summoner's Court opponent, Professor Ronan.
Indeed I am. Professors are allowed to have fun once in a while too, you know.
Of course. I look forward to playing against you.
And I you. I've been playing this for eons, so you haven't a chance of winning. How about we get started anyway?
I'm ready.
No time like the present. Accio! We all make mistakes.
Accio!
And there you have it. Yet another opportunity to learn and improve. Accio! I do not recall teaching you how to play like that. Accio! We all make mistakes.
Accio!
And there you have it. Yet another opportunity to learn and improve. Ordinarily, I might consider a tie inconclusive. Today, however, it has allowed me to conclude that you are quite a talented spellcaster. Not to worry. I haven't been beaten by a student yet. Care to go another round?
I would. I'd like a chance to improve my record.
Excellent. Accio! I do not recall teaching you how to play like that. Accio! We all make mistakes. And there you have it. Yet another opportunity to learn and improve. Accio! We all make mistakes.
Accio!
Well now, nicely played. Delightful to see such mastery from one your age. Well done. You've beaten me at my own game.
I had a good teacher.
A flatterer, I see. Although I dare say it's not unwarranted. I shall accept the compliment humbly. As the new Summoner's Court champion, you have earned a token of recognition. Do not let it go to your head. Well played in Summoner's Court. I dare say I learned a bit from you. Always a treat.
You certainly know what you're doing when it comes to Summoner's Court. Can't believe you beat Ronan.
I didn't think anyone could beat Professor Ronan.
I hope Professor Fig got my owl. I need to tell him and the Keepers that Ranrock knows where the last repository is.
According to the owl I received, Ranrock is moving more quickly than we could have anticipated.
This is grave news indeed. We had hoped for more time to discuss the best path forward.
Let us hear what the student has to say.
Professor, you received my owl. Ranrock has the last of Bragbor's journals. He killed Lodgok to get it. He knows where the last repository is.
Godric's heart.
Lodgok and Ranrock were brothers. Lodgok was bringing the journal to me.
Ranrock is a monster. We need to know where the final repository is.
Surely this changes things. Ranrock has Bragbor's journals and knows where the final repository is.
We obliviated Bragbor. He kept journals? Why would he have documented all of this? He didn't know what we were containing.
Isadora told Bragbor about the magic when she asked him to build a container for her. I've seen her memories.
Isadora left memories for someone to find? You know what she did?
Her memories showed what she did for her father, which I also saw in Professor Rookwood's pensive. And a conversation with Bragbor in which she expressed frustration about the limits being placed on her use of ancient magic.
Based upon the memories they have seen, I believe our young friend is well aware of the grave circumstances in which we find ourselves. The next trial will involve an exceptional level of magical skill and a nuanced ability to interact with beasts. Find a face of stone and tendrils. I should advise you that you must engage with any beast that is part of the trial on your own. Professor Bakar will meet you in his pensive room.
An exceptional level of magical skill? Nuanced ability to interact with beasts? I suppose we should begin our search for a face of stone and tendrils, whatever that may be.
Very well.
Professor Weasley has been keeping an eye on me. Perhaps we should meet there, so she has no reason to raise concerns with Professor Black. I shall see you near the coast. Perhaps then you can tell me a little more about the memories of Isadora that you witnessed.
What are you up to now?
Not sure how I'd fare in a little place like this. Aloha, Mora. Aloha, Mora. Aloha, Mora. Revelio. It's like a place right out of a storybook.
Ah, that naughty boy runs after anything shiny.
Hello, madam. Is everything all right?
I'm simply beside myself since Rococo ran away. He's my pet niffler.
I'm sorry to hear that your pet is missing.
Thank you. I appreciate your words. I mean, I've had him for years. He's lovely company. Whilst on our morning constitutional the other day, south of here, he and I stumbled upon Henrietta's hideaway. They say that Henrietta was a paranoid recluse, filled her castle with all manner of traps to keep thieves from pinching her valuables. As we drew near, the morning sun reflected off something in a window, and before I knew it, Rococo was off. Oh, I've been worried sick. But I'm not about to meddle with Merlin knows what's inside that house, or the ashwinders that are lurking about.
Why did Henrietta feel the need to protect her house like she did?
Henrietta was a baroness who married well, more than a few times. Her immense wealth drove her to a life of suspicion and isolation. The more wealth she amassed, the more paranoid she became of losing it. Hence the terrifying traps throughout the hideaway. Not even her family has been willing to deal with them to get to her fortune.
Why don't you just get Rococo back yourself?
Henrietta's hideaway is treacherous enough, but add ashwinders into the picture and, well, I love Rococo, but I love staying alive more.
I'll keep an eye out for Rococo.
Oh, that's terribly kind. But stay away from the hideaway. Far too dangerous. If someone does find him in the hideaway, they shall be well rewarded. Henrietta's treasures are theirs for the taking. She certainly won't mind now.
What do you have for sale?
What's brought you here today? Can never have enough...
That hideaway does sound intriguing. Perhaps I should investigate, for Rococo's sake.
Thank you for stopping by.
One has to...
I take what I want.
Is that you there?
Show yourself!
Cost us our ransom. Incendio! Protego! Explosion!
Seems a pleasant enough, doesn't
My
it?
poor Rococo.
Revelio.
Felt it warranted more than a patrol.
About the most exciting thing round here is a limp rat.
Revelio.
If you owe me galleons and you can't pay, you better get a tombstone. Are you there?
What are you, shy? I've seen more courage in a Porlock.
Revelio.
Fled like a coward.
I'd say you're right. Dismal's more the word for it.
The troll you are! Suppose he's worth a look.
Revelio.
You let things catch your eye too easily, my friend. You need to watch for the bird.
Trifficus totalis. I did it. And an Ashwinder, no less. Revelio.
We've lost precious opportunities now. Opportunities that could have brought forward. Can't outsmart me.
Revelio. Focus Totalis. Revelio.
Betting on the dragon
Who's that? Someone's here.
Let me out, son!
Confringo.
Let me out, son!
Defender. Glacier.
I won't rest until...
Confringo. Glacier. Defender. Oh, here's a pleasant surprise. Lumos. Revelio. Lumos. Lumos. That's that. Settled. Revelio. This must be the castle where Miss Coffee's Niffler ran away. Now to find a way inside. Ashwinders! I'd better find a way around them. Or perhaps through them.
Somebody out there? What was that sound? Ah, how delightful. Oh.
Confringo, Defender.
Quite quieter, huh? I've seen
Here's one of those tables Professor shot.
Is that you, Royland?
Tango! Flipendo! Confringo! Defender! Glacier! Flipendo! I hope the Ashwinders haven't done anything with Rococo. Treasure? That Niffler's certainly leaving quite a trail. Revelio.
I wouldn't go back to Pit upon Ford if they was giving out galleys.
I should follow the treasure to find that Niffler.
Expulsion! Expulsion! Flash of inspiration! Expulsion!
Confringo! Defender!
What are your thoughts on
Defender!
Expulsion!
Defender!
Death through the blood! Expulsion!
You may be well killed at most, but you're not better than me.
Can't petrify us all, you know. Stand still.
You've nowhere to hide now!
Expulsion! You will pay for your deed.
Oh, what's the light in your eyes? Expulsion!
You've made a grave mess. You can't hold that. A moon calf has
Imperial!
Stop this!
to your knees.
Confringo! Defender!
You will pay for your deed.
Finally! Petrificus totalis! Petrificus totalis!
Reparo!
Petrificus totalis!
Accio! Confringo! Flipendo! Depulso! And no one to share in my victory. Revelio! These coins must have come from Miss Coffee's Niffler. Revelio. Revelio. Confringo. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Confringo! Levioso! Incendio! Revelio! Confringo! Revelio.
The Hamlets don't stand a chance against us.
More Ashwinders.
Come to think of it, must know I had the right. Of course it was. But my eyes when I find out which one of I've heard centaurs quieter than you. Strong you are. Suppose it's worth a look.
Confringo! Incendio! Glacius! Defender! That's the the end of them. Now I can focus on finding Rococo. Revelio. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Leviosa. Revelio. 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 Accio. Revelio. Revelio. I better watch my step in here. Revelio. 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 Accio. Accio. Levioso. Revelio. What's this? Some sort of treasure map. Revelio. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Incendio. This Niffler's a tricky one. Levioso. Professor Howard never realized how tiring it can be to capture a Niffler. Revelio. Confringo. Revelio. Wonder who lives here.
Oh, I'm working. My poor Rococo.
Miss Coffee, I found your Niffler.
Oh, goodness, really? Oh, thank you. You're very brave. I was at my wit's end. How's my sweet Rococo? May I have him back?
I'm sure he'll be happy to go home.
He will. Oh, my brave little explorer. My greedy, greedy boy. Oh, I can't wait to get him home. Thank you again for what you did. From now on, I'll keep Rococo on a lead whenever we go out.
This could prove dangerous if I'm not careful. be a Merlin trial.
Why is a mouse round here? Can't say I mind.
Petrificus totalis. Revelio. Petrificus totalis. Revelio. Petrificus totalis. Shame nobody saw that. Confringo. Revelio. Confringo. Revelio. Confringo. Merlin himself would be proud. Revelio. Revelio. If only Professor Fig could have seen that. Revelio. Revelio. What do you have in store for me this time? These Merlin trials won't get the best of me. Revelio.
I'm not hearing things.
Revelio.
Where did I set my traps? Was it lower Hogsmeade?
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented blue.
It's like a place right out of a storybook. Revelio.
I don't know about Centaurs, but there hasn't been a dragon.
Aloha Mora. Revelio.
It's been ages since I've found anything worth poaching near.
Aloha Mora. Revelio.
You know, it might rain. What? You'll regret this one day, you will, when you're struck by lightning.
Revelio.
The Ministry ought to relax their feelings towards the dark arts.
Confringo. Not sure how I'd fare in a little place like this. Not so tricky after all, Merlin. Revelio. Aloha Mora. Aloha Mora. Revelio.
Something must be done about the vile thieves who've infested the area.
Is everything all right, Madam...
Olivier, Madame Olivier, and no, everything is not all right. The vermin known as the Ashwinders have infested nearby Clagmar Castle, disrupting not only our sense of peace, but our valuable trade. It appeared that they were finally going to slither away until Sylvanus Selwyn arrived.
Sylvanus Selwyn?
Head rat. My guess is that if someone were to take out Selwyn, the rest of the Ashwinders would disperse. But Selwyn is a skilled wizard. I certainly can't take care of him myself. Believe me, I wish I could. I'm at my wit's end.
Sylvanus Selwyn? I thought Victor Rookwood headed up the Ashwinders.
Selwyn's one of Rookwood's lieutenants. Not quite as terrifying as Theophilus Harlow, but a menace nonetheless.
Where is Clagmar Castle?
Clagmar Castle's along the south coast, south and to the west of here.
What's so dangerous about the Ashwinders?
They're not your typical thieves and extortionists. Not that typical thieves and extortionists are lovely company. They would not leave poor Bella Navarro alone. She'd given them everything, but still they kept threatening her. She was ready to go back to her family in Italy, almost lost her livelihood. They are ruthless.
I could take care of Selwyn for you.
Goodness, no. I'd never ask a student to confront Selwyn. But I'm offering a nice bounty on his head. Feel free to put the word out. I only want Cragcroft to go back to normal. I'm tired of living under the thumb of Selwyn and his cronies.
Sounds as if Sylvanus Selwyn has to go.
What was that? You! What do you think you're doing?
Levioso! Oh! It's done.
Wonder who lives here. Excuse me?
Navarro. Bella Navarro.
What is it you sell, madam?
Potion ingredient. I assume you've studied.
Professor Sharp's club?
Then you should know enough to appreciate.
How do you collect the items you sell?
Some I collect myself from out there in the countryside, and some I buy wholesale from all over the wizarding world.
Have you lived in Cragcroft all of your life?
No, I was born here, but moved to Siena, Italy, decades ago. I only just returned. There was nothing left for me there, and I needed, a change of scenery.
I hear a dugbog near here has been acting strangely. Have you ever seen it?
I have seen it, but wisely stayed away. I prefer not to tangle with the unpredictable forces of nature if I can help it.
What do you have for sale?
Let's see how I can assist you, my lovely. Aren't you sweet? I'll be happy to take this off your hands. Thank you for your time, my sweet.
Revelio. Revelio. An astronomy table. Should prove useful once the sun's down. Knowing the meat, he's likely studied here. Revelio.